Alright, here we have our 78 F250. Got no reserve for the underside video. There's also a bunch of photos that'll go with it. It's got a little over 60,000 miles on the odometer, and as I mentioned in the other video, I mean, I really believe this thing, I've been over this thing for a couple hours, been in and out of it. It has 60,000 original miles. You know, look how mint these mud flaps are. But I'll take you underneath here. Everything is original underneath here, except we did have the Flowmaster exhaust put on. So it's really clean. I mean, you know, it's dirty, you know, driven, and, you know, is, you know, over 40 years old, so there is some areas. But you'll see, I'll take you around here, and you can see, you know, how clean everything is. Hopefully, you know, it is a factory undercoated truck, or was undercoated at least from the dealership. It's been a long time. So it's a little dark down here. Hopefully you guys can see okay. But there's not a speck of rust on this thing, and, you know, all you downside and bump side guys know this area, it always rusts out. But I'll take you around here. You can see how clean the transmission is. Still got the decal on the drive line. But everything on this thing, I think even the brakes are original from what I can see. And it's just really untouched. I'll try to get down low here so let the camera focus a little bit. You know, there's going to be a little bit of dirt and grease and grime, but overall, you know, when you look at the felt on the outside, the rubbers, and then you look at the foot pedals and the interior, especially the carpet, it's just amazing. I will try to get some better photos, but you'll see it's still got the original paint markings, you know, on the calipers, both of the brake lines. I'll try to go slow here. You'll see still say DOT on them, original decals. You can see how shiny the steering box is. It's not a new box, hasn't been painted, it's not fluid on it. You'll see the fuel pump, how clean it is. You see the condition of this, how shiny the lines are. It's really tough with this lighting, and apologize. You see regional dealer marking on, or chalk marking on the alternator. Oil pans is nice and clean and dry. I mean, you're gonna have a little bit of oil down here. You see markings there. You know, we had an oil change on, Motorcraft oil filter, of course, and we replaced the drain plug. As you should. You'll see some markings on here, but you'll see, hopefully you can come back, all the bolts, how clean they are. Take your go nice and slow, so hopefully, you know, you're gonna have some bushing. I mean, these original shocks, I mean, all this stuff. Kept most of this stuff on here, dries and stops nice. You see the plastic on both sides. DOT over here is a little better lighting because I got the tire off. But you see how clean the wheels are, both front and rear. But look at this. I mean, this is the old school type pads. You know, they still got a lot of life on there. But if you're gonna do a few miles on it, you know, a year, you know, no big deal because it stops fine. But if you're gonna do a ton of miles on it, I'd probably go through all the brakes, do all that stuff. But we want to keep it on there to show the originality of this truck. And I'll do a bunch of pictures on the top of the motor. I mean, it has a bunch of things that are original, never been touched. You can see these are the gas caps. They're old school units, but look how shiny they are. They're not originals, I think they're stamped replacements, but look how shiny this is, and they're not, the newer ones do look differently. And of course I'll put them back on the truck, but you know, we did find some spark plug wires that I really liked how it ran. One thing I always do like to replace is the coil. And this will all come with the truck, original Motorcraft coil. Just because of the age, you know, I like to have as much spark as you can on this. Motorcraft cap and rotor, you know, the wires, you know, I believe these are all still original that were on this truck, and it's got a bunch of grommets, and all of the vacuum lines still have that red and blue and white stripes on them, and they're all in good condition, no cracks, you know, on the cross member there. Some paint markings, you know, you'll see a little tough lighting here, but it does have the kind of the yellowish whitish paint on there. You can see all the body mounts. The rubbers are nice. It's just really clean underneath here. You know, for its age, you know, it's not like you eat a cheeseburger off or something. It's just nice and sanitary. You know, brand new exhaust. I mean, just no rust at all. All right, everybody. So hopefully you can look at all the other photos and videos. And here's the other wheel. You know, you see a little bit of dirt behind there, but overall, I mean, it's really clean. And you'll see some of the, I think some paint markings on the top of the drum. Factory undercoating underneath there. It's really nice, clean, nice shiny paint. So we do a driving video, and we have the full walk around exterior video too. So, all right, everybody, good luck.